Okay, so last time we talked about the parts of a circle and turning radians into degrees, right? Yes. Can someone remind me, what is a sector? Raise your hand. Yes. It's the pizza slice. Exactly. Huh?
I was just wondering if we passed out the...
Yes, I did. It's my new routine. I have to stand by the door.
I like it.
Yes, the pizza slice. The sector is the pizza slice, a part of the circle defined by 2 radii and an arc. Two radii and an arc. That's a sector. So we want to figure out how to find the area of a sector. That is the goal of the lesson today. So let's talk about areas. What is the total area of a rectangle? How do you find the area of a rectangle? And you do want calculators today, by the way. Get your calculators out. There's lots of calculations. Summers is bringing some over. Okay, so let's read this question. Totally just got distracted because my friend was asking me to move by her, but the townhome is $525,000 by her. Right? I'm like, no, I'm not going to spend that much on a townhome. No way. The ones out here are like $379. Okay, anyways. Speaking of buying a house, you buy a house and you want to paint a wall. See, bring it back to the lesson. In your bedroom, the wall is 13 feet long by 9 feet wide.
Don't crank your neck as much there, Chase. Is that...
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So this is the wall that we're painting in our bedroom. But we have a window in here. And this window covers 20% of the wall.
I hate windows in bedrooms. What?
He's a vampire. He doesn't want sunlight.
Vampire.
So how do we...
Depression.
That does. We need sunlight in our life. What is the total area of the wall? So how do we find an area of a rectangle?
Well, it's on each side. They match on each side.
Exactly, because it's a rectangle.
So you add 'em. Right?
I liked your first answer.
Multiply.
Yes. Finding the area is length times width. So 13 feet times 9 feet equals 117 feet squared. So that is your total area of the whole wall. But are we painting the whole wall? No. What percent of the wall are we painting? What? 80%. How did you get 80%?
Because the window covers 20% of it, so
Right. So the total is 100%. You want to take out, so subtract 20%, and you get 80%.
Because you're on a roll.
Oh, wow.
Good one.
It was very good.
That was really good.
So does anyone have an idea of how we would find the area of the painted wall?
I nailed that story.
If the total area is 117 feet squared, we want to paint 80% of it. How would we find what 80% of, keyword of, 117 feet squared would be? I feel like you know, AJ. No? You just looked at me like you wanted to answer.
He gave you that. I really want to answer this question.
What is... Cayman, what is the mathematical function for the word of? Yes. Does anyone know?
Is it? Wait, what?
I bet Cayman can answer your first question. That was
Okay.
a tough question, what you just asked him.
Okay. I just remembered that every year
117.
of 117.
You times my point.
Yes.
The answer to her other question was times.
Yes.
The word
Of
in math
equals
means times.
times.
I would
So-
have been blown away. if
I know,
anyone
that
got
would've
I don't
been
think my high school
cool.
students would have known that.
Really?
Yeah, it's inherent, but it's like, that's a tricky question, but
Huh.
I'm here for asking the tricky questions,
So
even
one
that.
46.25.
Huh?
Nothing.
Nothing, you said the answer. Didn't you? Oh, no, you said 146, so you probably did something bigger.
Yeah, it's 93.6.
Oh, you get 0.88. Oh, okay.
Yep. 80% is 0.8. So this is like saying 80% of 117. Now you're gonna know that forever, and everyone's gonna think you're a
Oh,
genius.
it's squared because it's two walls, that's why.
Feet times feet is feet squared.
I know.
Sounds like an hour later.
Well, I was trying to figure it out for like this whole, so that's what happened.
So glad you figured it out, though.
And I really appreciate this really long dialogue about it.
All right, let's
That's kind of sassy. No. Alright.
let's use what we know. The area is length times width. We're making a patio, but we want to use 35% of it for a garden. We want to know what is the area of this shaded region here. So if the total area is 16 feet by 11 feet, which is Dallas, did you multiply that 16 times 11?
That's 176.
176 feet squared, because feet times feet is feet squared. What percent of the area needs to be paved? 65%, because it was 100% minus 35%, which equals 65%.
I'm gonna go talk to counselors about Fs and absences.
Yay.
We'll be back.
Will we do this again?
Yo, I have a lot of Fs and a lot of absences, so I will be a while.
Somehow I actually.
You do. Did you see that I got your project graded?
Yeah.
I'm so
got
cool.
my project graded and it was still an F and I'm like, oh no.
What?
And so I got my project graded and I looked at it and it said 100% on my project. And I'm like, and it still said an F and I'm like, oh no.
Oh no. Well, then what changed?
You probably looked at Canvas versus Skyward.
No, I looked at Skyward and it said I had an F, but I waited like.
I don't know, but we can talk about grades later.
Sorry. Focus.
Wednesday, yeah.
It's a Wednesday.
Oh, I thought the project was cool.
Okay, so your area of the portion would be 176 times the portion. 65%. 0.65 equals.
Okay, I got this.
Oh, sorry.
114.
Because there's a decimal there, so I did an X to times it. What?
114.4.
La 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 la. Good. So we understand how to take a portion, multiply it by the total, a percentage, multiply it by the total. Ta ta ta. Huh? Okay. You and your 6 friends ordered a pizza for dinner, so how many total people? 7 people ordered a pizza. You want to have your portion of the pizza. What is your percent of the pizza going to be?
100%.
How did you get that?
So I divided 100 by 7.
Okay, so it's like saying 100% divided by 7 equals
Yeah.
How'd you get
14.28.
14.28. There is you and 6 friends equals 1 plus 6. Okay, so that is one way to do it. The way I want you to think about it though is percent equals what you want divided by the total. If you want 1 portion of 7 portions, it would be 1 divided by 7, which would get you 0.1428 blah blah blah, which turns into this percent. Okay? So remember, percent is found by what you want divided by the total. 1 portion out of 7 portions is like pizza. Out of 7 pizzas is 0.1428. Percent is 14.28. Good? Yes? Yay. Okay.
She's good at over.
Da, da, da. I am, and I'm losing my voice. Last night I was trying to read to my daughter and I was like super scratchy, so I would like talk in a high voice like this and she just cracked up. It was funny.
I would too.
And then I went really low. She just died. It was funny. All right, let's focus. If the area of a pizza is 38 square inches, 38 square inches is what that means. We want to multiply it by the area of our portion, or by the percentage of our portion, which is 14.28% or 0.1428. Da, 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 da. And that equals
5.43.
good. Round to 2 decimal places when you are rounding, okay? If we wanted this to be a more exact answer, then you would do 38 inches squared times 1/7. Keep it as the fraction. Change your percent back into a fraction, or just keep it as a fraction. And then this would be 38 over 7 inches squared, because I just went across. So this would be the exact answer. This would be your approximate answer. Sound good? Well, good. Oh, so good. What is the area of a circle?
360.
That is the amount of degrees in a circle. What is the area? How do you find the area of a circle? I gave this definition on the first page, or this formula on the first page.
Oh, it's just a pi 1, the pi r square or something.
Yes. Pi, A equals pi r squared. R means radius. Raising your right or left hand, which side of this page shows me the radius versus the diameter? Which side of this page shows me the radius? Is it A and C or B and D?
She said raise your hand.
Raise your hand. Good. 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 Back there, raise your right or left hand. Is the radius on the, are the radius being shown on the left or the right? Yes? Good. 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 Good, good, good. Okay. These give me the radius already. These ones give me the diameters. But the diameters equal 2 times the radius. So what would the radius of this be? 10 centimeters, and the radius of this would be 7 centimeters. So if we want to find the total area of these circles, we would do pi times the radius squared. Keep your units. So important. If you're going to forget it, just write it with every time you write it. Okay? What is 8 squared? 64 pi centimeters squared. So you're going to give 2 answers every time you're giving your areas. I need 2 answers. The first answer is going to be the exact answer. This is the exact area of this circle. Keep the pi out of it. Okay? What I said last time is you can't eat your pie until you finished your dinner. So wait till the very last step to multiply by pi. So once we have this exact answer, then we can approximate what our area is by multiplying 64 times pi. What do you get?
Do you want us to add the square too?
Yes. Oh, no. You just keep your centimeters. So this is now your unit is centimeter squares. Squared.
201.6.
We agree? 201.06 centimeters squared. So you round to 2 decimal places, which means you need to look at your third decimal place. If it's bigger than 5 or bigger, you round the second one up. If it's less, then you just keep it the same. Oh, I'm so ready to be done talking today.
I'll teach for you.
Just teach it. Are you ready? So I want you to do that for C, B, and D. Find the exact and the approximate. This little squiggly equal sign is approximate.